Picture someone on the bench press, straining for that last rep, spotter yelling, and finally racking the bar in triumph. This is what we think hard training looks like. The fitness world often says, you must push every set to failure to get stronger. But what if that's actually slowing your progress? Science shows that constantly training to failure creates so much fatigue, it can stall your strength gains. For muscle growth, failure can be useful, if used strategically. But for pure strength, the rules change. Grinding to failure on every set of squats or deadlifts builds a recovery debt that hurts your training quality and frequency. Strength isn't just about enduring pain. It's about teaching your body to produce force efficiently. Think of strength as a skill, not a battle of attrition. Like a sprinter who doesn't collapse after every run, a strength athlete shouldn't fail every set. Let's break down why training smarter, not just harder, unlocks real strength. Before we go further, let's clarify building strength and building muscle size are not the same. Hypertrophy training is about muscle damage and metabolic stress. Think pump, burn, and sometimes failure. Strength training is about improving your neuromuscular system's efficiency, teaching your brain to recruit more muscle fibers, faster and more forcefully. That's why powerlifters can outlift bigger bodybuilders. They've trained their nervous system to be more efficient. Training to failure creates fatigue, which helps muscle growth, but it's counterproductive for strength. For strength, you want fast, high-quality reps with perfect technique, not slow, grinding ones. If your goal is muscle size, failure has its place. But if you want your lifts to go up, focus on practicing the skill of lifting heavy. Prioritize quality reps over suffering. Train for skill, not just exhaustion. Strength is the ability of your neuromuscular system to produce force. It's not just about muscle size. Your muscles are the engine, but your nervous system is the driver. A skilled driver gets the most out of the engine. Strength training is about becoming a better driver, activating your muscles with precision and power. Elite coaches talk about neural drive, the strength and speed of the signal from your brain to your muscles. The stronger and faster the signal, the more muscle fibers you recruit, and the more force you produce. Every explosive, well-executed rep strengthens these neural pathways. Muscle size sets your potential, but neural efficiency determines how much of it you can use. That's why perfect form matters. It maximizes neural recruitment and force transfer. See strength as a trainable skill of the nervous system, and the case against training to failure becomes clear. It's not just about muscle. It's about mastering your body's ability to generate force. Bar speed is a key metric for strength. Always try to move the weight as fast as possible, with control. Even if the bar moves slowly, the intent to move it fast is what drives strength gains. As you approach failure, bar speed drops. Those last grinding reps teach your body to move slowly, not powerfully. Stop your sets when bar speed noticeably decreases. This keeps every rep high quality and explosive. For example, instead of one set of 8 reps to failure, do 3 sets of 5. Every rep fast, every set clean. Submaximal training lets you practice more high-quality reps, leading to faster neurological adaptations. Power is force times velocity. Training for speed builds both. You're building the habit of being strong and explosive, not slow and fatigued. This approach accelerates strength gains and keeps you fresh for more frequent training. Train for speed and quality, not for grinding out every last rep. Strength is a skill, built by your central nervous system. 3 things matter: motor unit recruitment, rate coding, and coordination. Motor units are groups of muscle fibers controlled by a single neuron. Heavy explosive reps teach your brain to recruit more, especially the big ones. Rate coding is how fast your brain sends signals. Faster signals mean more forceful contractions. Training with speed improves this firing rate. Training to failure, on the other hand, weakens the signal and slows you down. Intermuscular coordination is how well your muscles work together. Clean reps reinforce good patterns, grinding reps reinforce bad ones. Fatigue from failure disrupts all three: recruitment, firing rate, and coordination. That's why high-quality submaximal reps are the foundation of strength. You're not just building muscle, you're building a smarter, more efficient nervous system. Every crisp rep is practice for your brain and body to work together. Avoiding failure means you're always practicing the right way. Train your nervous system, not just your muscles. Training creates fatigue, but too much fatigue slows your progress. Sets to failure generate massive fatigue, especially on big lifts like squats and deadlifts. This deep fatigue lingers, hurting your performance for hours or even days. If you go to failure early, the rest of your workout suffers. Less weight, fewer quality reps. More fatigue means longer recovery, so you train less often and miss out on valuable practice. Compare two lifters. One trains to failure and needs days to recover. The other leaves reps in reserve and trains more often. Over time, the second lifter accumulates more high-quality reps and adapts faster. Training to failure traps you in a cycle of exhaustion and slow progress. Training with reps in reserve lets you build momentum and strength consistently. The goal is sustainable progress, not heroic burnout. You don't get stronger in the gym, you get stronger while recovering. The workout is just the signal. Adaptation happens after, during rest and recovery. The fitness fatigue model shows that after training, your fitness dips, then rebounds higher if you recover well. Training to failure causes a deeper dip and longer recovery, delaying your next productive session. If you train again before you've recovered, you're weaker and accumulate more fatigue. This leads to stagnation or even regression. By avoiding failure, you keep recovery periods short and stack productive workouts closer together. Progress becomes a steady climb, not a roller coaster of peaks and valleys. The focus is on stimulating adaptation, then letting recovery do its work. Consistency and smart fatigue management drive real strength gains. So, how do you apply this? Use reps in reserve, RIR. Stop each set with 1 to 3 good reps left. For heavy compound lifts, aim for 1 to 3 RIR on most sets. This keeps bar speed high and technique sharp. For example, if your program calls for 4 sets of 5, pick a weight you can do for all sets with 2 to 3 reps left in the tank. You'll finish strong, not wiped out, and make steady progress week after week. Training to failure isn't banned. Use it sparingly on isolation exercises or as an occasional test. But for most strength work, the mantra is stimulate, don't annihilate. Focus on quality, not exhaustion. That's how you build lasting strength. Building strength is a marathon, not a sprint. Chasing exhaustion is less effective than training for efficiency. True strength comes from consistent, high-quality practice, not from pushing to the brink every session. Shift your focus to quality, perfect your technique, build neural pathways, and move with intent. Use tools like bar speed and RIR to guide your training. Manage fatigue, don't chase it. You'll recover faster, train more often, and see steady progress. For the next month, end every main lift set with 1 to 3 reps in reserve and focus on speed. Notice how your recovery and strength improve. Train for efficiency, not exhaustion, and unlock your true strength potential.